Ladies and gentlemen, 'tis time for your late, out of date, raw review. Another fucking boring show, very cheap, very fucking no effort. This show was all garbage. A couple of okay moments, but mostly garbage. It starts off with Triple H, Stephanie, Kane, Orton, Rollins, and this was just to promote the network. Triple H, $9.99, WWE Network, $9.99, and then the whole night they were fucking force-feeding the network down our fucking throats. It was bad. Very bad. Super fucking promotion to the maximum. All night the announcers, how much did Triple H say? $9.99. Very bad. Very fucking bad. You know, it's to the point that it was like a turn-off. And that's a dumb idea. I guess they did this because people are complaining that they're promoting the network too much, so they promoted the fuck out of it, I guess, just to say fuck you to those that complain. But is that really a smart move? You know, to promote it to the point that it's going to turn off the fans, and it comes off as being rude to the fans, you know. Not a smart business move when you're trying to get fans to buy the network. Seemed more like they're trying to turn the fans away the way they did this. Very fucking cheap. Then Reigns came out. So this set up the first match. Roman Reigns against Kane in the last man standing. The match wasn't terrible, but the ending. You know, Reigns just hits him with a spear, and Kane was out for the count of 10 with a spear. Fucking cheap. I don't give a shit if people like Reigns there. This was fucking cheap. Kane trying to grab the ropes there. Super fucking phony. If they're gonna do a last man standing, do it right. Don't just end it fucking cheap like that, you know? Second match, it was Mark Henry against Damien Sandow. They were both dressed in football. Mark Henry just got in there, a couple shots or something, a slam, and it was finished. That's it. Match-wise, garbage. Then there was a terrible skit backstage with Adam Rose and a mirror. I don't know what mirror this was, but apparently, if you looked in the mirror, you'd see a lemon version of yourself. And it just cuts very cheap style there. And it shows Adam Rose dressed up in a suit. And apparently this was a funny skit, but it wasn't. Very fucking cheap. Very retarded. Very bad. You know, if they can't do comedy, don't do it. Don't use guys like Adam Rose that suck and try to pass them off as entertainers, because it doesn't work. Third match, Dean Ambrose defeated Alberto Del Rio in the Beat the Clock match. And this was a pretty good match. The only good match of the night. Okay? Then it was Rusev and Swagger doing the same old shit there. Apparently there was a match between Rusev and Sin Cara, but it happened during the commercial, so we didn't even see it. You know, fucking cheap. I don't know if this is another app thing. We should have had the app if we wanted to watch the match, but this is getting fucking lame. You're having entire matches during commercials? Fucking cheap, man. In the fourth match, Dolph Ziggler defeated Cesaro, and I almost threw up there. The fuck are they doing, making Ziggler beat Cesaro? This just fucking sad. This shows that they don't give a fuck about Cesaro, sadly. I like Cesaro, one of the top fucking, you know, top 2 or 3 best for wrestling anyway. And they're making him look like a fucking jobber. 5th match, Goldust and Stardust defeated Rybaxel. Nothing really good in this match, just throwaway crap. 6th match, Jericho defeated Luke Harper by DQ because outside interference with Bray Wyatt and shit. To be honest, I'm getting bored to fucking death with this. It's been going on 2 months. There's no point to the storyline. Bray Wyatt is cutting boring promos when it comes to this Jericho feud. Him losing to Cena, big mistake, because now he's like worthless. I'm sorry, but it just sucks now. 7th match, Diego defeated Fandango in like 30 seconds. Most matches were squash matches, okay? Fuck all good in this match. Hornswoggle was dressed like Fandango, dancing and shit. They're going right back to Super PG. There was a Cena Lesnar video MMA style package. Basically, none of them are there, you know. Oh, it's an awesome package. No, they're not there. It's a fucking joke. They're not there. Who gives a shit if they have a video package which looks like MMA? It was Lesnar swore, he said fuck or something in the package. I don't give a shit. Overall, this show was like watching a show from 2012 when they were really pushing the PG, when it was turning into a family show from top to bottom. They're very fucking bad. Hornswoggle dancing, dressed in Fandango, very cheap. 8th match, Bo Dallas defeated R-Truth. Another squash match, roll-up finish or whatever. No point. No point to watching this shit. 9th match, or main event, whatever, because it was a beat the clock between Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. So to piss off the fans, it was Seth Rollins against Heath Slater. You know, to make it look like an easy win, like if Triple H was helping Rollins win. And then Dean Ambrose was there, and he kept doing cheap, corny, outside interference. And then Heath Slater won. You know, I'm happy that Heath Slater got a win, I guess, but, you know, this just shows that they're not as serious about Rollins as we think they are. You understand? We're all thinking, oh, future main eventer, stuff like this. If they really had big plans for him, they wouldn't make him lose to Heath Slater, just saying. And just with this, I doubt that he's gonna win the Money in the Bank or cash it in successfully because of this dumbass Heath Slater loss. And then in the main event segment, it was Stephanie and Brie Bella again. Now, it was a good segment. It was. But why the fuck is a Divas match in the fucking main event spot? Like, main event segment 2 weeks in a row. This is just bad. Okay, Lesnar and Cena aren't there. That's why we're getting MMA video packages with Divas at the end of the show. It's because the 2 guys that are gonna wrestle at SummerSlam aren't there, okay? But the Stephanie shit was okay, it was good. Okay, she pedigreed both of them, both Bellas. Triple H was funny there, holding back Brie Bella. He gets a shot in the face and shit. Stephanie beat the shit out of both of them, it was good, but you understand, why the fuck is this at the end of the show? This is just sad, very fucking sad. And this is to promote SummerSlam. You know, pretty pathetic. The Stephanie segment was good. The Dean Ambrose versus Cesaro match was good. The rest, just a waste of fucking time. A whole bunch of squash matches. Very bad PG garbage. And just pathetic promotion of the network. I'm getting the network next week. Apparently it's coming out in Canada next week or whatever. I guess I'm gonna get it. I don't know. It'll be cheaper than ordering pay-per-views. It'd be dumb not to get it there, but the way they're fucking promoting it is sickening. And it's gonna turn off the fans. They're not gonna want to buy it when they're getting fucking bashed into buying it. I don't know. Pretty fucking stupid. Pretty cheap show in general. Very fucking sickening show. Cheap. Hulkster was here. He's like, fuck, wrestling sucks. I'm like, yeah, very bad, fuck. Alrighty, till next time. Peace.